I've been on Duolingo for over 1300 days straight. That's nearly 4 years of my life, opening the app every single day and learning a new foreign language. Some days it felt like I was absolutely crushing it, breezing through every single lesson immaculately. Other days it was like, oh, it's 11:59 p.m. Where's my phone? And yeah, I didn't have motivation on those days to open Duolingo. But here is a big question. After all these years, was it worth it? Did Duolingo deliver on the promise to make me fluent in those languages that I've been learning? Or was I just feeding the digital green all these 4 years? Let's find out. Let's go. When I started using Duolingo, I didn't have a clear vision. I just found this application on App Store and I decided that, well, I want to learn English. This app has pretty much good ratings and all of that, so why shouldn't I install it? Let's try. From that point on, I had vision. I wanted to speak casually in business meetings in English, then order French croissant, and then speak and watch Netflix in Spanish fluently. Fast forward to today, and I definitely reached the point where I wanted to. I'm fluent in most of the languages that I learn right now. But it wasn't just because of Duolingo. And that's where the core of this video lies. Duolingo is great for starting, but it is not a great reliable source in the long run. Let me explain why. First up, let's give credit where it's due. Duolingo nails the gamification of the process and of learning. Duolingo really makes learning addictive. And that's why you're staying on Duolingo like on social media. You got streaks that make you come back every day. I mean, 1300 days straight, come on. Leaderboards to spark a little bit of competition, tiny dopamine hits when you complete the lesson and see that satisfying little ding, and dancing Duolingo. Consistency is everything when you're learning a new language. Duolingo makes it ridiculously easy to build this habit, even if it's just 5 minutes a day. Over time, those 5 minutes practice add up. It's like compound interest. And you can build some simple sentences and you know already some basic grammar. So if you're an absolute beginner or you just want to dip your toes into learning a new language, Duolingo is perfect match for you. It's fun, low pressure, well, I mean it, and it makes you feel like you're actually making progress, because you are. But here is where the things start to unravel. Duolingo gets you to a decent beginner level like a solid A1 or even A2, but no further. Beyond that, it's like hitting a brick wall. You cannot go any further because you already mastered the basics and you kind of ready to go to the next level, but Duolingo doesn't want you to. You finish lessons by mindlessly matching words to pictures. And let's be real, you don't really understand fully what you're doing. Second one, real world language isn't like Duolingo. The sentences you learn are, let's just say, a little bit quirky. Sure, it's funny to learn how to say the bear drinks beer in German, but when you actually go and use the sentence in your real life. Third one, no speaking practice. Okay, I missed something, but when I started learning Duolingo, they didn't have this option to talk to an, I don't know, imaginary person through phone like an artificial intelligence. Now they added this option, but for a premium version. So if you're using a free version, you still don't have this option. And in general, Duolingo speaking exercises are fine, but again, you won't use these sentences in a real world. They're not a substitute for talking to real people. And let's face it, that's where the magic happens when it comes to learning a new language. For me, after about 6 months, I hit a plateau, and after the 6 months, I simply wanted to keep my streak alive. I wasn't learning much new stuff. I was just reviewing the basics, and, well, at least I have a solid foundation. That's why I realized Duolingo alone wasn't going to get me to fluency. So, what's the solution? How do you get from Duolingo level to an advanced level? Here is what worked for me. First one, language exchanges. Alongside with Duolingo, I decided that I lacked speaking practice and I need to add some speaking practice into my learning journey. Apps like HelloTalk or Tandem are really great places to start, but you can also speak on social media with someone. Like it's almost the same thing as Tandem or HelloTalk. It's scary at first, but nothing beats conversation when it comes to learning a new language. Second thing, immersion. I started watching, googling, searching everything in my target language. I watched French series on Netflix, I googled everything in French, I completely surrounded myself with language. I even talked to myself in the mirror in French. And it didn't only about French, it also about other languages like Spanish, Japanese, Korean, English. All of these languages I did use immersion. Third one, grammar deep dives. After the same time, you have to face the grammar. Without it, you won't learn a language anyway. Duolingo gives you a taste of grammar, but if you want to proceed to the next level, you need something deeper. I'll be real. When I was learning English, most of my foundational grammar or other grammar topics was covered by my school system, but more advanced topics I learned through watching YouTube videos and some courses, but mostly YouTube videos, and they were all for free. You can also watch some real YouTube tutorials on specific grammar like past perfect, I don't know, and then watch some vlogs and find these grammar patterns in those real videos. Fourth one, writing practice. One interesting trick for you is to try preparing for an imaginary exam. For example, if you're learning English, if you don't really need to take IELTS, you can start preparing for an imaginary IELTS. You can try preparing some essays, like writing practice, all of this just to get yourself used to this writing and really diving deeper into the language. You can also write comments like on social media, on YouTube. You can write Google requests and talk to ChatGPT. Write to ChatGPT. By combining this with my Duolingo daily habit, I started seeing some results. And now, less from Duolingo and more from these techniques. So, after 1300 days, was Duolingo worth it? Honestly, yes and no. Yes, because Duolingo gave me the discipline to study every day. It built a strong foundation that make learning easier. It's fun, free, and a great starting point. No, because it's not enough on its own to reach fluency. The sentences are often impractical, let's say, and the speaking practice is limited. It's easy to fall into the trap of learning for the streak instead of real progress. So, a big picture. If you're just starting out, I would 100% recommend Duolingo. It's the perfect way to build daily habit and learn the foundation of language. But if you're serious about becoming fluent, you should add some more resources or switch altogether. Again, it's my own opinion and that's what happened to me, and I'm sharing what I learned through this journey. If you want to get a real fluency level in a new target language, as well as a summary of this video and a calendar tracker to track your progress like Duolingo does, you can get a PDF downloadable guide in the description down below. So if you're interested, you can get it right there. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, share your opinions in the comments down below, give me your thumbs up, and I really do want to see you in my next videos. I hope you have a great day and good